Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Taylor surprises Steffy, and Luna's latest paternity test ends in a shocking twist. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At the Cliff House, Steffy hears a horn honking outside and gasps, "No way, no way." She runs to the door and yells, "Mom!" Taylor, now being played by Rebecca Budig, appears and they embrace happily. Steffy teases her mom about her entrance, and Taylor says she wanted to surprise her, but not sneak up on her. Steffy tells her mom how much she missed her and they hug again. At the police station, Poppy is brought out to see a visitor. She gawps, "Lee?" Lai replies sternly, "Hello, Penelope." Poppy thanks her sister for coming. Lai sniffs that she couldn't resist seeing her in jail. She asks how on earth she wound up there. She's a lot of things, but a murderer? Poppy insists she had nothing to do with the deaths and asks if Lai has spoken to Luna. "I'm really worried about her." At Bill's place, Luna asks what the paternity test says. "Are you my father?" Bill tells her it's one stripe. Luna says, "You're not my dad." Bill replies, "No." He takes her in his arms to comfort her. Bill reminds her he vowed to always be by her side. She's had a difficult life and now her mother's in jail. Luna's never met anyone like him. Bill assures her she'll always have a special place in his heart. Luna can't tell them how much that means to her. "What about my mom?" Bill doesn't know. "What do you think?" The evidence against her is so compelling, and now we know that original paternity test was tampered with. Was this all a part of your mother's plan? In Finn's office, Hope knows she messed up and feels terrible. Finn says he's happily married. All the time he spent helping her with her migraines and talking about their parents. He never should have done that. Steffy warned him to stay away and he should have listened, because I would never cross that line. Hope says, "You didn't, you were being a friend." "I was the one who crossed that line." She's so sorry for it and wants to move on and forget any of this ever happened. At the police station, Poppy knows this doesn't look good. Lai sneers, "You admitted to using drugs, Penelope." Poppy hollers that she didn't kill Tom or Hollis, "And I didn't alter the paternity test either. I swear." At the Cliff House, Taylor tells Steffy how wonderful it was seeing Thomas so happy with his fiancée in Paris. He and Douglas are so happy. She wants to know the latest at Forrester and can't believe Brooks stepping back into the limelight. Steffy says that Brooks' line has been successful, but she's already flexing to keep hope for the future. Taylor asks if that's possible. Steffy says the profits can cover the shortfalls for Hope's line, but her dad is more focused on designing and it's all about Brooke. Taylor can only imagine. Steffy is trying to be professional, but she doesn't trust Brooke and she certainly doesn't trust Hope. Taylor asks if she's still spending too much time with her husband. Steffy apologizes for venting about Hope. Taylor assures her that's what moms are for. Steffy says she's just a bad influence on Finn. She doesn't want him anywhere near her. Taylor asks if she's becoming like her mom. Steffy wouldn't put it past her. She told Finn to stay away from Hope. "I do think that he could be drawn to her. Do you think that?" Taylor says no. He loves her. Steffy is grateful she's there. "I need you." In Finn's office, Hope is really hoping that he'll accept her apology. She doesn't want to lose him as a friend. If he tells Steffy, their families will be at war. Finn doesn't want that, but he loves Steffy above all else. His wife deserves to know the truth. Hope argues that telling Steffy won't help anybody, it will only make her upset. Finn asks why she even did it. He wonders if she's trying to get under his wife's skin. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to be in the middle of it. Finn tells Hope he's telling Steffy and walks out. Hope says she's sorry as he goes. At the police station, Poppy tells Lai she couldn't even kill a spider when she was a kid. Lai acknowledges that she was always a softie. She takes her hands and tells her she believes in her. Poppy cries in relief. Lai assures her Luna will be okay. Poppy's really happy that she has Bill. "I know that he will take care of our daughter." At Bill's place, he has to assume that Tom Starr is Luna's father. He knows he would have adored her given the chance. Luna gawps, "Did my mom really kill my dad to keep me from knowing who he was?" Bill doesn't know anything. He tells her they have to grieve the loss of what they thought was theirs. He saw such a bright future for them as a family. Luna sighs. Bill tells her she's not alone. This is a loss for both of us. She thought she finally found her father, and he thought he had a daughter. In Forrester's design office, Hope reels from her conversation with Finn, his words reverberating through her head along with flashes of kissing him at the party. At the Cliff house, Taylor tells Steffy that Finn's a great guy, there's nothing to worry about. Steffy says there is something to worry about, and it's Hope. She's glad her mother is there and has her back. Taylor has her back no matter what. They embrace as Steffy teases that she's going to take her passport and never get it back. Taylor goes off to freshen up and Finn comes in. Steffy's surprised to see him. He says, "We need to talk. It's about Hope." At Bill's place, he tells Luna he's not going anywhere and will be there for whatever she needs. Luna will always remember how welcoming he was. He filled the void in her life with so much love. Ever since she was little, she's only known uncertainty. She had no stability, no friends, no childhood. Her mom kept her from her own dad. She hates to think of her mom that way. She was so happy with him. This life he's given them. The past was much harder than they admitted. When she got her apprenticeship at Forrester, she was so proud of herself and wanted to break free from her mom's crazy lifestyle. It was always with her though. She put on a brave face and smiled, but it wasn't Oak until he came along. She's enormously grateful for him. He's not her dad, but he's a man. The most compassionate, strong, beautiful, incredible man she's ever met. She pulls him to her for a hug. When they part, Luna suddenly kisses him. Bill is stunned. Taylor Hayes had been away for months, traveling and working through her own personal demons. Despite the progress she made, her thoughts never strayed far from her daughter Steffy and the chaotic life she left behind in Los Angeles. Returning to town was never easy, but Taylor knew the time had come. With her bags packed, she boarded a flight back to LA, her heart heavy with anticipation. Steffy, busy with her responsibilities at Forrester Creations and managing her complicated relationship with Finn, had no idea that her mother was on her way back. Life had become a whirlwind, especially with Luna's presence creating waves. Although Steffy had tried to welcome Luna into the family, the constant uncertainty about Luna's paternity had placed a strain on everyone. Chapter 2. A quiet homecoming. Taylor's return was anything but loud. She slipped into town without notifying anyone, wanting to assess the situation before making her presence known. As she arrived at Steffy's house, she was overwhelmed with memories of the life she had left behind. But as she stepped inside, she was struck by the tension that seemed to hang in the air. Steffy's surprise turned to a mix of joy and relief when she saw her mother standing at the doorway. "Mom, I can't believe you're here," she exclaimed, rushing to embrace Taylor. The warmth of the hug was short-lived as Taylor quickly noticed the worry etched on Steffy's face. "What's going on, sweetheart?" Taylor asked, her therapist instincts kicking in. Steffy hesitated, but eventually she led her mother into the living room and began to spill everything: the ongoing drama surrounding Luna, the uncertainty about Finn, and the most recent development, the looming paternity test. Chapter 3. Old wounds, new worries. As Steffy explained Luna's situation, Taylor's mind raced. She had always been wary of the tangled web of relationships in her daughter's life, but Luna's arrival had complicated things in ways no one had anticipated. The possibility that Finn might not be Luna's father had shaken Steffy to her core, and Taylor could see that this wasn't just about Steffy's marriage anymore. It was about her identity as a mother, a wife, and a woman. Taylor listened, her heart aching for her daughter. She knew Steffy was strong, but she also knew the toll this uncertainty was taking on her. "We need to get to the bottom of this, Steffy. You deserve the truth, and so does Luna," Taylor said, determination in her voice. Steffy nodded, her resolve strengthening. "The paternity test results are due tomorrow," she whispered. "But I'm scared, Mom. What if the results aren't what we expect?" Chapter 4. A family divided. Meanwhile, across town, Finn was grappling with his own emotions. The thought that Luna might not be his daughter had been gnawing at him for weeks. He tried to push the doubts aside.